Today I'm at a lovely boutique hotel called Sandy Haven. It has a little bit less than 35 rooms and they're all done with a personal luxurious touch. The layout is very sophisticated and clean and the property is well kept. I'm going to be speaking with the owner and find out what inspired her. She is very much into art, so she has a lot of her art collections, personal art collection that is all over the property. It's a lovely story. Stay tuned.
Kareem's Quest. Travel different from the rest. You're watching Kareem's Quest. Always an adventure when you're watching Kareem's Quest.
I'm here at Sandy Haven and I'm sitting down with the owner, Ann Chen. Ann, how are you?
I'm great.
You're great.
Oh yeah.
What made you think of coming up with this lovely boutique type hotel?
Well, I was naturally I'm an entrepreneur, and I was in another business, several other smaller businesses, but my main business was supermarket before that.
Right.
And I spent many years in that with the family, and got a little bit tired of it. Needed to go a little slower. Wanted something that would be fun and something that could actually earn a sensible living, and especially in the right currency. You know how that works,
True.
right?
Right.
So, so here I am. The opportunity came before me that this property was available, and it had a lot of work to be done on it,
Yeah.
but
So
it was the right thing.
Take me to the point when you acquired the property in what year?
In 2011.
And how long did it take to get it to this point?
Okay, so I took over in 2000 May 11 and closed it for almost a year because there was a lot of work to be done. But the attraction of the property, of course, was that it's right on this beautiful 7 Mile beach.
True.
You can't beat that. So anything else that was wrong with it could be fixed. It was only mortar
And
and paint.
you seem like the person who you are like. You have to be involved in every project that you're doing. So you were here
Absolutely.
every single day, right?
I certainly was from beginning to end. And
How many times do you have to tell somebody to redo something, rebuild this?
To find all the Kareem's Quest content in one place, visit the website kareemsquest.com. You'll see colorful adventure stories, a lot of pictures of Jamaica's beautiful landscape, and articles that highlight the many unique things about Jamaica. It's all at kareemsquest.com.
Oh, they didn't get to do it wrong in the first place because
Really?
I was here. So I was watching it as it was being built. But I had the services of a very good architect who understood what my vision was. And they were able to translate it on paper. And of course, it's easy to make changes on paper. You just
Right.
erase a line. So that's where we made all the changes and we came up with this. And I'm very pleased with it, quite frankly.
This is a lovely hotel. I mean, it got our hospitality award twice.
Yes, it did.
Right? How was that when you heard Sandy
Simply
Haven?
amazing. The very first time to have had it was
Yeah.
just off the charts for me. It came as a massive surprise.
Really?
Honestly, it was just...
So I saw the list and I had worked on the multimedia content in terms of getting the photos of the various winners out. And at the time, Sandy Haven was this beautiful hotel that nobody really knew of because the first one, it was like probably about 3 years since you were open then at that point, and it was
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that's
everybody was saying, wow, where's this hotel?
right. And so thankfully, and thanks to
The Gleaner.
the Gleaner, we got beautiful exposure as a result, and it enhanced business. But what was the most remarkable thing was we were up against some stalwarts.
Yes, you were.
Some people who are well established
True.
and also worthy of the award in the same way we got it.
True. So tell me something now. When I come to Sandy Haven, what's the initial experience like?
Simply amazing. First of all, the first thing that we get told mostly is that in as much as we have beautiful photographs of the property, it still doesn't do it justice. when you come and see the actual place. And I think that's because it's very difficult to photograph the soul of a place.
True.
But you experience it when you get here.
True.
From the moment you arrive, our security guard is friendly.
Yeah, and it's always gated. That's something that I liked.
Yes.
You know, it's not a property that you can just come on. It's a property that is, the gate is always shut.
Yes, but we open it for you and with a warm welcome. And right away you're ushered to the front desk. Now, we always wanted to make our guests feel as though they've arrived home. When you come home, what is the first thing you want? A comfortable chair.
Yeah.
That's what we have at our front desk. You sit
True.
in a comfortable chair and you're served, not in front of a bar,
Right.
but sitting on a chair and being served over a desk.
Right.
We're usually very ready for our guests, so the wait isn't very long, but we spend the time to talk with you and to give you a full orientation of the property, but not too long. The next best thing that we do is to call for that proverbial rum punch.
Exactly.
It's
So
our
I'm looking at you
famous.
saying, yo, when are we talk about it, right?
Well, it's of course obviously you experienced it and you
So
knew
tell me.
what a punch it delivered. Well, that's the idea.
So it's 7, right? Different blends of rums, right?
Yes, and we're not going to tell you how we do it because that's entirely our secret. But it is a beautiful 7 blend of rums, including our lovely Caribbean spices. I'm not telling you what they are. And we top it with a beautiful fruit blend of tropical fruits that are available here.
Nice.
So by the time you get to your room, you're singing and dancing already. I'm very happy. So when you open that door to the room is where the whole wow effect starts. The room is beautifully, spaciously designed
Tell me about
and
the
very
different.
well
Tell me
appointed.
about the rooms though. So you have like, I noticed that there are rooms that are looking at the garden, and then there are also rooms that are looking at the ocean, right? And
Yes.
then there are rooms on the higher level. So tell me about the different levels of rooms.
Okay, so we have 4 categories of rooms. So we have our garden view, ocean view, and then ocean front, which is different to the ocean view.
Okay.
With the ocean view, you can see the ocean from your balcony, but you may not be able to lay in bed and see the ocean. Whereas the ocean front, you can see straight out to the ocean from your bed.
I said the horizon.
Yes, so we have beautiful hurricane impact glass doors.
Yes. I do, and
letting
guess
in
what?
a
I know.
lot of light.
Listen, those doors are heavy,
Yes, they are.
right? So they're basically soundproof as well, right?
That's right. Perfectly soundproof. But if you want to hear that rolling ocean, you'll have to open that
Yes.
door, which is perfectly fine, and you're very safe to do so. But yep, that's
And
our-
tell me about now the design of the rooms, because I recognize that you kind of keep like probably only 2 or 3 colors.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
See, you look surprised, like as a man who I figured that out. Your eyebrows
Very
were so
impressed.
raised.
I know, I'm very impressed. You actually noticed that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, so do many guests too.
Yeah, okay.
But those who may not be able to verbalize what it is they experience, they know that and feel different in the space, which is what's important. So, and I was completely in charge of the decor. It's my baby, and I
Right.
don't even let anyone touch anything. You can't come and paint anything in the property without my first approval. My idea was to keep as natural as we can. Negril is a natural place,
Right.
as you can well imagine. We're not modernized, but we're on a most beautiful beach.
Right.
So my idea was to bring the colors of the ocean and the sand, the colors of the sand, into the hotel. So
Okay.
you're already acquainted with your environment once you reach to the hotel, even from the front desk. So you may notice that I have no loud colors. They're only the colors of the ocean
Right,
and
that
the
is true.
sand. So my woods are all natural, and to mimic the sand and the colors of the trees, we've tried to keep as many trees as we can to give this beautiful natural environment. So that was the idea, and I hope I've delivered it well.
You did. You
Thank
did.
you.
So, and all the rooms are, the sizes of your rooms seem to be very spacious.
Yes, they are. So our rooms are approximately 450 square feet, which is quite large.
Yeah.
That's bigger than some people's apartments, if I might add. And then we have a very spacious balcony as well.
Yes.
Which is very useful, of course, if you want to just be in your private room and still be able to appreciate the outdoors. You're able to do so in a very sizable balcony.
That is true. I mean, I recognize that, and then so that is one category of room.
No, that is in all our rooms.
Okay.
So all of our rooms look the same way.
Right, okay.
The decor is the same, the layout and the appointments are the same.
Okay then.
The difference is where it's located.
Ah, I
So
get
of
you.
course the ocean front now would be the premium room, and our lead-in, which is our cheapest room, our lowest price room, would be the garden view. But you're missing absolutely nothing in any of those rooms. You can choose any of the categories and be totally comfortable. The property is small. There are only 33 rooms.
33?
Yes, and there's no long trek to the beach.
Yes,
It's just
true.
a short stroll. And in the day, largely you're on the beach anyway, all day long.
True.
We make it as comfortable as we can so that you are happy to stay on the beach.
And I noticed that like you have those little spaces where you can literally have a bed.
Our iconic cabanas, is
Yeah.
that what you're referring
Yes.
to? Photographed and very famous all over the world. If you even Google cabanas, you'll see these cabanas on
Yeah?
the Google. It surprised me too when I found that. So there they are, comfortable day beds.
Yeah.
They're available for rental. So when our guests come, they can reserve before or when they arrive
Oh, nice.
for the use of the cabanas. And depending on how they want to use the cabanas, we provide a butler. And we obviously you can have your meals there if you want, and we can ply you with drinks all day long. You don't have to get up. That's the way it should be.
So there's a room on the highest floor with a elevated roof,
Oh yeah.
right? What's
Yeah.
that room called?
So all of our top floor rooms in both of the categories
Right.
have vaulted ceilings, which is high pitched ceilings, and they give you a sense of more space.
Okay.
But not that you need it, because the rooms are quite spacious.
Yes,
as
the
they
rooms are spacious. And that's a good thing. Like one good thing I like is that with you you're only separating the views to basically distinguish the rooms, but not the space and the design.
No.
So you're not compromised in terms of where you are staying.
Not at all. Not at all.
I love that.
Well, they always say now, if you're looking for a home, the first place you need to look for is the condition of the bathroom
Yeah.
and the kitchen. Well, we don't do kitchens here,
Yeah,
but certainly our bathrooms are a statement.
Everybody have tub?
No,
Okay.
the premium oceanfront rooms, obviously,
Yeah.
because that's our higher category and our most expensive category. There's a beautiful, designed specifically for Sandy Haven, soak-in tub, and our guests love it. Absolutely love it.
I'm not surprised at that. So tell me something. When I come around here, the plants are beautiful, right?
Thank you.
And so I recognize that you have breadfruit tree. You have a lot of fruit trees here. I saw hibiscus,
Yes.
right? What's the maintenance of that like? And what was your mindset in terms of even when you were doing constructions around the property where it pertained to nature?
To see more Kareem's Quest features and observe some of the beautiful places that are highlighted, look for Kareem's Quest on Instagram and Facebook, where you can view different posts throughout the week. And to watch the latest videos and see extra behind the scenes content, go to YouTube and subscribe to Kareem's Quest. And while you're there, don't forget to comment, share, and click the bell icon so you can know when all the new episodes are out.
Well, I love nature and I'm particularly partial to trees. So I've made every effort not to remove any trees at all. So I came here and found some trees and we added others.
Really?
But of course, when you visit a foreign country, one of the things you want to know is what grows here naturally. And as much as I could preserve what grows here and that was on the property, I tried. So we even have mango trees.
You have
Imagine
mango
that one.
trees?
Yes, but I didn't want you to know.
Yeah, exactly, because I do know where that is.
I don't want you to pick it.
What type of mango?
It's, I think it's a hybrid actually. Yeah.
If it's a Julie mango, believe me, I'm going to find it before
it's very
before
close
I
to
leave.
Julie, but they're not ready yet. You're gonna have to come back. Kareem,
Come
I
back and
know,
take
I
them,
see you
right?
around.
Yeah, you see it on me.
But
right?
you know, many people may know a mango, but never seen it on a tree. So you don't have to travel far. Do you know what was also quite amazing to me? That many people know almonds, but they've never seen an almond tree. We have 3 beautiful almond trees that we use for shade,
Wait.
and they're always
Wait up.
fruited.
So you have this lovely deck area, which is actually in the background,
Yes.
and you call it almond tree, basically,
I
right?
call it the almond tree deck because we have 3 well-established, beautiful, and I believe they're quite old almond trees that
And they
provide the
basically
shade.
cascade over a large portion of that deck, and
And
that's
the
a
beach.
lovely eating, and the beach, and that's a lovely eating area,
Yes,
right?
yes. So predominantly we use it during the day hours. Obviously, you can see out to the sea as well, and that's for breakfast and lunch.
Oh, nice.
Yes. So when we serve our
But
breakfast,
in the
here,
nights it looks so pretty.
It does.
Persons don't eat there for dinner?
Well, we have Bongos restaurant, which we open
Okay,
for
so you don't want
dinner.
to clash with
So that's
Bongos.
our specialty. Yes, that's our specialty.
Your design is
restaurant.
so beautiful with lights in the night
Yes.
and everything like that.
Yeah, and we also use it for functions. So
Okay.
many weddings
Oh,
and you know,
really?
special anniversaries and
Oh,
parties.
so persons can actually rent.
Yes, they can. Absolutely. We've done many wonderful parties here
Oh, nice.
on the beach, and our New Year's Eve party is one of our favorites.
Yes?
Oh, yes. And that's all done right here on
Oh,
the beach.
nice. That is so lovely. So tell me then, when you're at the Aki tree deck, right, what should persons try for?
The almond tree.
The almond tree, sorry. what should persons try for, let's say, lunch?
For lunch, you need to try our jerk fish wrap.
Okay.
It's out of this world.
Yeah?
We get lots of compliments for it. And I would say one of our favorite things would be our nachos. And yes, especially the shrimp one, it's delicious. It's my favorite.
It's your favorite?
Yes, we make our nachos here,
Oh.
and we make our cheese sauce here as well. So it's fantastic. Yeah. But of course, you know, we feature a lot of meals at the bar as well, which
Yeah.
is called Sands Bar.
Mm-hmm.
Sands Bar is very popular because it's one of few bars along the strip that's that close to the waterfront. So you can literally sit at the bar and dangle your feet in the sand, and you're really almost in the water.
Right,
But,
right.
but it's lovely. It's
lovely.
Very, yes, it's
and
lovely.
and
Very
then
approachable.
persons perhaps when they're passing in the night just come and just have a drink.
Yes, they do, and just hang out here. There's something that pulls them in like a magnet. We know what it is, but we won't say. And of course, we have the most fantastic blend of cocktails here. And again, we carry our top shelf liquors here as
Yourself,
well,
yes.
and wines.
Okay, then.
I
So
like wine, and I'm a foodie, so it has to show.
I would never have known that.
Oh, absolutely. I'm a foodie.
So
It's
le-
in the tasting, it's not in the quantity.
It's not in the quantity. All right. So let me ask you now, Bongos, right? Because Bongos is basically, as you enter the property, you basically interface with Bongos first, right?
Yes.
It's a lovely restaurant, but it has this outside.
Yeah, so
eating
there's a
area as
terrace
well.
outside. Yes,
Mhm.
correct. And there's a lovely live wall
Mhm.
to make you feel cozy and warm, so you don't
Yes.
miss anything. Our Bongos restaurant is open for non-resident guests as well.
Oh, nice.
So yes, and we're getting our traction. We're still a secret. We're
Yeah.
still a secret, and we kind of like that a little bit. But we're getting traction now. People are realizing that the foods that we serve here are fine dining.
yes, true.
And you know, our restaurant is laid out with a beautiful ambiance. We have a grand piano.
True. Yes.
And we have a
a
pianist. who
functioning
comes.
grand piano.
Oh,
at that,
absolutely. We
right.
have a pianist that comes along and plays.
Yeah. And you have a
And-
pool table too.
Yes, we do, just in case anyone wants to shoot a little pool as well.
Right.
So it has a wonderful ambiance.
Mhm.
The bar is there also, Bongos Bar.
Right.
And we encourage our guests to come in and watch any sports game that's playing late at night, and they'd like to be indoors, then it's there as well.
So tell me then, when you're at Bongos, right, what should persons have for dinner? What should we try at Bongos?
Well, everything on our menu is amazing, absolutely, and it's all designed with thought. Nothing is by accident.
Consummate salesperson.
Not at all, not at all. I speak the truth when it comes to food. There's no fooling yourself. It's all in the taste.
Okay.
But a popular dish here, which we get a lot of requests for, is our pasta, our jerk chicken
Jerk,
pasta.
yeah, jerk chicken
Did you
pasta.
try it?
Yeah, I did. It was lovely.
And you liked it, right?
It was lovely.
Yes, we got a
And
lot of requests.
the presentation is nice. The food is also lovely with it.
Yes.
Right, I mean-
Well, you know, we believe that eating food starts with your eyes.
Right.
And so the presentation is important.
Mhm.
The plating is important. So we make sure, and you may not have noticed it, but you will now that I'm telling you.
No, I
our,
noticed.
Our
Oh, the-
plates, we bring, you know,
Yeah.
specialty plates in to make sure
I
that
see
our
a bowl,
meals are
yeah.
well well plated.
I see. I see
And
how
very
you put
well
your mouth.
presented,
Yeah.
yes.
And I tried this other thing where it was like grilled shrimp, and it was crab back, I think.
Yes,
Right.
yes, a crab cake.
Yes, crab
Yes,
cakes.
and grilled shrimp.
Oh gosh.
Yes, amazing. But the other thing too, with our property being a small property, our chef is very, very proud of what he produces.
True,
in
I
his
can
kitchen.
tell.
He comes out and he'll talk with our guests, ask them how they enjoyed their meal, and he's open to making very slight changes if you need to. So we can adjust our menu to suit your diet. If there's a special dietary need that you may have, we're able to make the adjustments for you.
That is lovely. I love that.
But we've had people who have gone out fishing, for instance, caught a fish, brought it back, and we prepared it for them.
Yeah?
Yes, and if they're feeling generous,
Yeah.
they say, give it to the rest of the guests. We've done that, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah, because we bring home here, we knit our guests together so that they feel familiar with each other, and they make good friends, and quite a few of them became friends and have returned over and over again together to have that experience over and over again.
So, and it was a pleasure. I continue to wish prosperity on your business. I mean, it's a lovely small boutique hotel that gives a unique experience.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure having you too, Kareem.
All right. Anybody who comes to Negril will tell you that it's priceless to sit down and watch the sunset on the 7 Mile Beach. Here at Sunday evening, you have direct access. You can just relax and meditate and just think on life. We're in some times now where we just have to be so appreciative to be alive and to have health. I'd recommend anybody to come here and enjoy this property. One of the things that I like about the smaller hotels is how they incorporate the locals, whether as security guard, whether as receptionists, whether as bartenders. But they do a lot to work with them, and even during these hard economic times, they do a lot to keep the staff present. As usual, people, stay safe and walk good. I always remember to follow me on social media. I read as many comments as possible. I love the energy that I'm feeling. When I was driving coming down on Spur Tree, a brother spot me and said, boy, I'm watching the episodes them, and where would I recommend for him and his wife to celebrate her birthday? So always drop your comments them and drop your suggestions.